Hello, strong people. Week 2, Day 3 of Northeast Regionals Battle at the Bridge Prep. Press accessory day, as usual, for Day 3 of the week. I know I have bench, and that's it. I don't know what I have after that. I don't know what my rep scheme is on bench either, so no idea. Anyway, I'm feeling rather plump today. I've had a good few bites of crumble cookie between last night and today, so I am feeling bulky today. My sleeves are actually really tight on my arm. That's more because it's it gets warm out and they shrink up a little bit. So maybe I'll get a little bit of extra oomph out of them. Anyway, I already said anyway twice. Anyway, I got my nose strips in. If you can't tell, I was going without them there for a couple days, and I missed them. It really just sleeping at night mainly. It's not like it's that bad, but it's a noticeable difference for me. So I think my sleep is definitely better with these on, as well as my recovery in between exercises. So not much else to say for today. I feel like there was something else I was going to say, but I don't know what it was. So maybe not that important. Anyway, let's get some benching in. Well, bench went okay. Pressing felt pretty good. Felt a little odd. After that, I did one set that was a little bit lighter than those two, or the two or three I recorded. Whatever you guys just watched, I did a set before that slightly lighter. So and then the second to last set, my back started spasming a little bit. It's still really tight. I tried to stretch it out, and it's just not quite there. And I'm getting into that slight arch that you do when you bench. That last set I felt it at first, and it kind of got a little worse, and then I couldn't stay balanced. I don't know, so I called it. I didn't want to push those last two reps and end up burying myself. And I really didn't want my back spasming anymore. So I spent a few minutes here kind of stretching it out because I have to do dumbbell rows next. So I want my back to be feeling kind of good for that. So that's all. Let's move on to some rows. A little heavy. guys get to watch me set up my straight arm lat pull downs. Energy is non-existent tonight. I feel like I was able to kind of turn on what I did have for a couple sets. Like that dumbbell, the press was pretty heavy. Heavier than last week, I think, or was it? I don't know if it was heavier. It was definitely 2 more reps. It was 2 sets of 10 last week, and 2 sets of 12 this week. So I'm happy about that. I'm also happy about bench. I mean, that's the most reps I've ever done with 355 in a session. I knew warming up, nothing really felt great, but I also knew that I was pretty confident, even though energy was low, that I'd still be able to match what I did last week at least. So being in last week, I was pretty energetic on Thursday. Tonight, not so much, but that's okay. Dumbbell rows went heavier on those than I did before, than I did last week, I should say. So happy about that. Dumbbell press felt a little wonky, a little bit unstable, but it is what it is. So let's do some sets of this. I'll just have to mess around, see what feels best. This is probably the last exercise I'm going to record tonight. Just because I am trying to get through this as quick as possible, while also being able to put some decent work in. I need a haircut, really bad. I really wish I had the room right now because I was looking through Facebook Marketplace, as we always do. Just a man thing, I think. A strong man thing. I know I'm always looking for gym stuff. But they had a Titan rack. I think it was a better model than this one. It had the lat pull down attachment. So it had like a place for weights to sit in the back and a pulley that went up the back, mounted on the back of the rack, and you had a lat pull down, whatever, in the rack. I don't know if I want it in the rack. I feel like it might be in the way. I don't know for sure. I'd have to look at it again. But it came with some plates and stuff too, and I was like, I do want a new rack, a better one. Do I think I need one? No. There's other stuff I need before that, but altogether it was a pretty decent price, I think, so I was like, I wish. But ain't gonna happen right now. What I do need is to get some more plates for deadlifting, because I think by the end of this prep I'll be pushing the limit of that bar with the current plate setup I have, so I need to get some thinner ones. And obviously my go-to is the weighted out plates. And not just because I work with the company. I say work with very loosely. I'm an ambassador for the company, just like, like a lot of supplement companies. They have ambassadorships where they just give you a code and you basically promote them for free. You might get a little bit of commission back, but I've used their stuff because I genuinely like it a lot. I like the minimalistic stuff. And I like the handles. I don't think going from plates that don't have handles to plates with handles, oh, it's so nice. I remember in college, the plates we had at the gym, they all have handles. It was so nice carrying stuff around. You could carry 2 plates in one hand if you wanted to. So nice. But those plates were like hexagons or octagons or something. They were not round, so didn't like that for deadlifting. But it is what it is. And I probably could not use my bumper plate on the inside, but I don't know. I feel like it's, I was going to say it probably saves my floor a little bit, but there's no way it does. Maybe down the line, once I get an actual, I'd like to get a true, I don't know. I was going to say like a real deadlift platform, like the Rogue or Titan ones, where it's just all one material inside. That way, if I have like a circus dumbbell event or something, I could just drop it anywhere on the mat and it wouldn't hurt anything. It would just be better that way, even all the way around. But I don't know, maybe someday. Or just get a couple mats as an insert on top of the wood. I don't know. I'd like to get a bigger deadlift platform in general, so if I need to set up multiple bars, I can, or you know, if it's a frame into, well, even the frame, if it doesn't fit that well on there, it fits, but I have like hooks on the side for bands, and it bounces off those, and I bend the hooks all the time. So I'd like a bigger platform, preferably one that I could mount the squat rack to, so I don't die. That's a deceptively hard exercise. Yeah. So wish list, new plates. I should say more plates. New plates. Bigger deadlift platform. Or like a complete deadlift platform, where it's all just the same material. Like I just mentioned already, I don't want to repeat myself. I'd like to get an upgraded squat rack, one that's a little bit sturdier. It's just a little bit tight in there. I feel, I don't want to say claustrophobic, but claustrophobic in a way. It just feels small. I really want a Slater log. I'd like a reverse hyper. At some point, I'm going to have to get new farmers and a circus dumbbell. I would love to get one of the Rogue or Bartos, like round top ones. I know the Rogue ones are like lead shot fillable. They're crazy expensive. So are the big top ones from Bartos, but it's gonna outlive you. Like those things last a lifetime. I don't know. I'm essentially making an entire gym for myself. I already have one, obviously, if you've looked around, but I'm almost turning into a collector at this point. I want one of everything. So, do I need it? No. Like, I see bars on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm like, I could use another bar. And then I'm like, what for? And then I'm like, I don't know. And that's the daily struggle of me looking at Facebook Marketplace. And then I look at stuff and I'm like, I could sell that. And then I'm like, but you need that. And then I'm like, do I really? And then I'm like, it's programmed for you right now. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's nothing I really need. Need. Down the line, if I do get a garage here, and I plan on doing yoke runs inside or whatever, farmers, yoke, whatever, I am going to need more plates for that, because I don't think I have. I have to do some counting. I don't know how many plates I have. If I could do full, if I needed to do a 1,000-pound yoke run or something, I don't know if I would have enough to do it. I don't know. We'll worry about that when the day comes. So I'm going to call it here, the video. I still have some ab and arm stuff to do. So until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.